The more and more leads come up, the more Chris, Katie, Kathy and Terry get so paranoid. There's a reason why you see these hate channels saying that at night intelligence, Dog the Bounty Hunter, Hong, Nick the Hat and the rest of their team are so fake and that they are lying. That's not true. We know they are all legit, and they are working really hard in finding Sebastian Rogers. We know that these hate channels just want to get information, and it's not because they care about Sebastian Rogers, it's so that they can distort the truth and put things their way that will only benefit Chris, Katie and Terry. Chris and Katie thinks we are stupid. We know they cannot sleep and they will not be at peace until they say the truth about what they did to Sebastian Rogers. Notice how none of the hate channels called Chris and Katie out about the CPS reports. Of course not, because they are working for the Proudfoots and the K Bsoxs. They just focus on backing them up. While Chris and Katie has all the hate channels, blame and frame Seth Rogers. We know they're evil games. They cannot fool everyone like they fooling the hate channels. And Chris and Katie love when at night intelligence and Nick puts out information because that's the only way they know what fabricated stories they can put out next. They are very slick and sneaky. Chris and Katie will continue to pay people to make videos defending them. Chris and Katie are experts in lying and getting everyone to believe that Seth Rogers is the bad and unstable guy. Chris and Katie can party, drink and laugh all they want and intentionally mock Seth Rogers, making him go through hurt and pain, and all the puppets that makes up lies about Seth Rogers and talk bad about his missing son. Y'all attack Seth, and because Chris and Katie cannot stand Seth Rogers and his son Sebastian Rogers. Chris and Katie feed y'all so much lies and garbage about her innocent father, Seth Rogers. Chris and Katie are so jealous of Seth Rogers. They premeditated everything. Chris and Katie really think that they can just get away with all the evil shit they have done. One thing is for sure, y'all will never stop the truth from coming out. They will continue to get exposed. Today is Sebastian Rogers' 16th birthday, and while Chris and Katie, his parents and all the hate channels that has an evil part in this, are partying, laughing and mocking Seth Rogers and is intentionally hiding the truth from Seth Rogers, God will touch the hearts of those people that are afraid to come forward and say what they know about what happened to Sebastian Rogers. Chris and Katie is not going to keep laughing at Seth Rogers and really think they're going to get away with it. Chris and Katie play very slick and dirty. We won't be surprised if we start seeing people come forward on Chris and Katie's behalf, because it will be planned by someone they pay so that they can try to clear their image. And so people won't look their way. This is their evil games.